Oh, hello, I say to no one, because as it is, I sit in a room alone, just me and my cats, and this camera looking at my not made up face, because who's got time for makeup, really, in this economy? Not counting the lips. Hello. So nobody's here right now doing a live write-in, but I am also talking to anyone who might be watching this later in the future, I guess, because, time is relative and nothing's in a straight line, and here we are doing some writing. So it is Wednesday. I'm Victoria Wilder, author of Lullaby of the Lilitu and Voix de ma Cour, and also A Child for Christmas, which is a short story in Voices of Christmas, an anthology that I took part in last year with a couple of really, really wonderful authors. And maybe they'll see this someday. Just me talking about how awesome they are. Like, really, really go check out Voices of Christmas. It's on Amazon now. And as of this morning, you can now buy it in a paperback version because it's been on Kindle exclusively for like the last year. But I figured, you know what, the season's coming up, and the season's actually like it's holiday season, and this book kind of spans the gamut of the holidays. It's got some horror in it. It's got some dark fantasy in it. So, and I mean, all of it's set around Christmas, but I feel like this would be a great season. It's kind of that Nightmare Before Christmas vibe. I'm just rambling, by the way. I didn't really have a plan to talk about anything. I just thought, I need to get some writing done. I need to do some prep work before NaNoWriMo because it is October 30th and NaNoWriMo is in 2 days, you guys. So I figured I should get some writing done while I have the time. I actually kind of just got home from work and I just kind of forced myself to sit down, which is rare. I usually will spend like 1 to 2 hours doing all kinds of random stuff before I sit down to write. But I was like, today, I really, really want to get some stuff done. I want to write. I want to record some tarot videos. I want to do a little bit more planning for something that I am bringing to you guys tomorrow, actually, for Halloween, and also planning for my costume. So I figured I should, sit down and do stuff like an adult. But yeah, right now, like I said, no one's here. I don't remember what I was just talking about. I was talking about Voices of Christmas. It's in paperback now. It's on Amazon right now. It's been on Amazon for about a year. It's a really, really great anthology. I'm so proud of it. I'm so excited and proud that I was able to be a part of it and that I was able to work with the authors that I was able to work with Tanja and Robin K. Blake, Tanja K. Johnson and Robin K. Blake. They are like every time I haven't seen a lot of Robin K. Blake's work. I think she is a really, really talented writer, and I would love to see more. But every time I see Tanja's work, it's just like, oof, like it's so good. I want more. Give me more. And I think that is such a, I don't know, that's just like a really, really good trait when you're a writer, and it's a good thing to have. And like, I tell her whenever I read any of her stuff, and I'm bad at reading stuff online. I'm bad at reading stuff in person. I've got this book I've been trying to read for like 2 months and just trying to force myself through it because I want to like it. I'm struggling to. But Tanja's, when I read her stuff, like I can't help but just gush because like it's like this is really, I want to know more about these characters. It's like really vibrant. It's like it's in my head. Like I can see her descriptions and I can like hear the voices and I can like feel the feelings that she writes about. And like the fact that I was able to like do an anthology with someone whose writing makes me feel that way, like that's just, it's lovely, it's beautiful, and I want to share that. And so go check that out and check out her other writing. It's on Amazon. Voices of Christmas is on Amazon. Go check that out so that you can read her work, read Robin K. Blake's beautiful story, and hopefully kind of enjoy mine as well. Hopefully. Let's see, what time is it? So I've been rambling for about 4 minutes and 44 seconds as I said that. Actually, it kind of like skipped 44 and went to 45 really fast. But I think I will start the first writing sprint I could start it, well, it's the 5 minute now. So I could start it in 1 minute or 5 minutes and ramble for another 5 minutes because I think my tea is about to, it's about ready, you guys. It's so exciting. I don't know about you, but I love a tea kettle that screams. Like I just, maybe that's like the really, it's a really dark thing to say, but I sometimes will kind of let it whistle for a little bit longer than my cat or partner would like because I don't know, that scream just kind of lets me know my tea is really, really ready. Well, I am going to go grab my tea. Like I said, no one's here, so you're kind of just watching me live right now, and yeah, I'm gonna go make some tea. Double, double toil and trouble, like a hellfire cauldron bubble. Bubble, double, bubble you, bubble in a witch's brew. I have a cat on the floor, right there, in a box. She's a cat inside of a box. I show you, but if I move the camera, you'll see that my floor is a mess. It's covered in cat toys and mostly cat toys, but it's a mess by my standards. So yeah, I'm gonna start at the 10-minute mark. So we are 7 minutes and 30 seconds in, and I'm still saying we to mostly me because no one's here yet, which is okay because other people will come in the future, hopefully, and be able to use this. I know that I've been able to use previously recorded write-ins to write my stuff. In fact, I almost always do that because I'm almost never available when write-ins are happening, or even if I'm available, I'm usually doing something else, or like just kind of in a space where I'm not prepared to do a write-in. So hopefully someone in the future will come here and see this video and enjoy it. So I am at this moment setting a timer for my tea. I'm going to set it as a silent timer though, if I can do that. How do I do that? There you go. That's good enough. It said like 10 to 15 minutes, and it's been about 3.5 minutes, and I set it for 10 minutes, so good enough. Anywho, I guess I'll just keep rambling. Like I said, Voices of Christmas is now in paperback as of this morning. That's really exciting. I also have something coming for you guys tomorrow. If you are tomorrow, October 31st, Halloween. And if you are not yet on my newsletter, please sign up because you're going to hear about it that way first before you hear about it anywhere else. You probably won't even hear about it on this channel until next Wednesday or much later because I sometimes pre-record videos and then move them around, which is kind of what I'll be doing this week. I'll be pre-recording a bunch, but I'll think about what I want for next week's video. Maybe I'll talk about it, maybe I won't. We'll see. It's kind of a niche audience thing. We'll see. 10 seconds, and we are going to be writing. I am going to set an alarm for 20 minutes, and go. Sorry. Okay. So that was 20 minutes. Hello. Hi, Mila. Oh, hello. Welcome. I will add you after this. I don't know how I can do that at this very moment. I'm sure there's a way, but I will add you right after the chat is over. I don't know when you got here, though. When did you get here? That was 20 minutes. 20 minutes. If you were here in time to actually write, if you caught some of the writing time, let me know how your word count went, how that experience went for you. I was able to write 289 words, which is pretty good. It's better than I generally would do in 20 minutes. And I took some time to get tea and stuff. So, or well, to open my tea, uncover my tea, take the bag out, put the bag away, and then look at it and not drink it because it was really hot. Mila the model. Is it Mila or Mila? I wonder. Don't do that.
Hey everyone.
Shh, don't do that. My bad. I'm looking for you. There you go. Subscribed. So that was a fun writing session. I'm working on what I should be doing, what I was supposed to be doing for this writing. This write-in is deep planning diva. So like I already have most of the scenes planned out, but then like planning out exactly what I want to happen in the scenes. Okay, well there'll be another one. Don't worry about that. Missed it. Only got here like 10 minutes ago. I mean, 10 minutes of writing, if you were able to write during that time, is still pretty good. Like anytime you get to write, I guess, is pretty good. But like this thing that I was doing, I was supposed to be deep outlining each scene now because I have a basic outline of each scene, and it's just a lot easier if I have like a step-by-step guide. But I can't really do that until I write the scene because it's kind of symbiotic. So like I'll have the step-by-step outline of one scene, then I write that scene, and that lets me know exactly what's going to happen step by step in the next scene. But if I don't have that, and then I'm just kind of thinking what should happen step by step, it's, I don't know, it's different. It's a little bit more trial and error, which is fine. I mean, it's the first draft, but that's what I should have been doing. That's not what I was doing. I was actually writing a scene in the manuscript because it's an exciting scene. I'm getting to a really exciting point. That's gosh, what do I say? That's not a spoiler. Is it a spoiler if I say someone probably dies? Because that would be a spoiler for all of my books. Someone probably dies. But this coming scene, someone probably dies. It's not a spoiler. You guys don't even know what scene I'm on. This could be the end. This could be like the middle. This could be the very first chapter. No one knows. It's not the first chapter, but no one knows. Someone probably dies multiple times in all of my books. Because I don't know. Death. I don't know. Happens. We will start the next sprint. We could start it in 10 seconds, which, or we could start it in 5 minutes, which I'm leaning towards. 5 minutes? 144 words. Yes, I agree. So we'll do 5 minutes because 10 seconds passed. I didn't spoil it. I swear. Someone always dies in my books. Just lots of people. I'm not telling you any details. Not lots of people. I guess lots of people in comparison to like an average life. Because in an average life, a normal amount of people die in normal ways. That's life. It's Halloween season. We all know that. But in my books, a minimum, in Lullaby of the Little Two, lots of people. But like not all of them are important or named. So if you don't name them, it's okay, right? Oh yeah, binary. Yeah, typing sounds are really helpful sometimes. If I'm just like trying to write alone, I'll play typing like in the background. One of those videos that's on YouTube that's like 10 hours of typing. I'll play that in the background and be able to like get my head in the game if I'm not watching someone else's write-in, which I also love to do. But sometimes they mute themselves, which is what I was going to do so that I could listen to music while I write. But for that same reason, I decided not to mute the writing sessions so that the typing sound can happen. It's just so enjoyable and, probably more legal than playing other people's music. I'm sure YouTube has some like copyright things about that. I don't know. This is only my second live video, like real live video. I'm pretty sure I've probably tried some live videos in the past, but not when I was being serious about YouTube, serious about my writing career, or serious about doing live videos. I was just messing around in the past. Now here we are. Here we are with our tea and our camera and our videos. Don't ask. Don't ask, because I don't know. I will tell you though, this book that I'm writing, I love Lullaby of the Little Two. Okay, but I feel like this book is a little more exciting at this point, just because it's new, but also because it's the first. It's The Seed was the first book I ever tried to write. This is still super hot. I'm not even gonna burn myself trying to drink that. So the first book I ever tried to write I wrote like a scene from it, and I had this whole idea about. I do not own the rights to this typing sound in the background. It's true. It's true. It happens. But like, I don't know. I wrote a scene when I was 17, and then I had it on this laptop, and then my laptop was stolen, and I was just like, dang. I lost the story, and I thought I would never get it back. And this scene was just in my head forever. And these two characters that were supposed to be the main characters of the story became Diva and Marissa. Well, Diva was already, she didn't have a name. Neither of these characters had a name at that point. I came up with these names and the main storyline during NaNoWriMo 2017. After I finished Lullaby. So I'm really excited because I finally got that seed to grow into something, and what it's growing into is something that I'm really happy and proud of. It's very, very minimal at this point. There's like a lot that I know I'm going to have to add in the second and third and who knows how many drafts. We have about 1 minute left. There's a lot that like feelings and motivations and history, like the behaviors that the characters have. They're pretty straightforward as it is, but I do think, I should add a little bit more why they behave the way they do and what they're feeling emotionally, what they're experiencing. And right now it's very much this is just kind of what's happening thing, which is the way I write. So I'm going to have to dig deeper for the second and third and fourth draft. But first I want to finish the first draft. And as it stands, I'm really excited about it. I think it's really cool and interesting to read, and I don't know how I'm going to add all that stuff because I like what it is now. But after I put it down for 2 months, after I finish it, who knows how I'm going to feel. So we have 5 seconds. I'm going to start the clock now. Okay. So that was 20 minutes. How is everyone feeling? Whoa. Okay, I wrote 399 words that time. That was a good time. That was a pretty good time. Whoa. Still haven't gotten to the death yet, but it's coming, guys. It's coming. And the way this one happens, I am particularly interested in because it is not like my usual death scenes. That's all I'll say about that. Yeah, good 20 minutes, 399 words, which is a lot more than I generally write in 20 minutes. So this has been so productive. I'm thinking of doing one more sprint, one more 20 minutes, because I know anyone who's here probably missed most of the first sprint, because in general, usual Victoria fashion, I did not announce this until about 5 or 10 minutes before going live. Well, I did mention it on my Facebook page, which if you haven't liked it, go check that out, Victoria A. Wilder on Facebook. V. Wilder author, if you're looking, V. Wilder V. Wilder.author on Facebook. That is where I announced it about 20 minutes before, well, about 40 minutes before starting. I said 20 minutes and then took another 20 minutes because that's just who I am. I'm sorry. I'm not really, but I wish the world moved on my time. What can I say? It doesn't. And so here we are. Here we are. It's the time. Okay, so I can do one more sprint before it is kitten dinner time. Oh my gosh, she's the cutest, you guys. You don't even know. You don't even know how cute she is. I'm tempted to let you see my not so clean apartment just so you can see my cat. Binary got 299. Wonderful. It's pretty good, man. Like, I generally, in a 20-minute sprint, get maybe 200 words. So tonight, we are on it. Maybe it's that pre-Halloween energy. I know I call this the pre-Halloween write-in, but there's nothing Halloween-y going on. I'm sorry, guys. Did not decorate my home because I suck. Because decorations cost money and time and energy, things that I did not have to give for decorations. My costume is going to be like this last-minute idea. It's going to be stuff that I already own that I can put together, but it's sort of a mini repeat of something I've done before. But I'm going to be doing Little Red Riding Hood. And a couple of years ago in 2017, I did a character named Ruby from the show Ruby, RWBY. It's a really cool show. If you haven't seen it, it's animated. It's like anime, but not. And so I was Ruby in 2017, and I made this cape. It took me 3 days, sewed by hand, made this cape for Ruby. And this year I'm going to be using that cape again to be Little Red Riding Hood, who Ruby is based on. Binary's heard about it. You should watch it. It's cool. I will warn you, there are characters that you love so much. And then there are parts when the characters you love are suffering so much. And that really put me through it. I was already going through like a really sad, hard time when those things happened, but it was just like I had to put the show down for a couple of months because I had loved this one character so freaking much, and then something happened that like just changed everything, and I was not ready for that. Like, Ruby was joyful and light and cute, and then it stopped being so light and cute. And it's really well done, and it's a really good story. It's really interesting, but be prepared for emotional devastation. I may be biased because of how I felt. Maybe not everyone's going to respond that way, but devastation. All up in my emotions. Sorry if I'm like sniffly today, guys. I've been pretty healthy most of the year, but we're getting to that point where even I cannot resist the changes of the seasons and the bacteria that comes with it. So drinking tea, taking Theraflu when I need it, eating lots of garlic, which I love. Shows that tug on the heartstrings. That is my bread and butter. That if it can make me cry, then I'm probably gonna think it's good. So don't ask me if something's good, because if it made me cry, I'm probably gonna think it's good. But the thing is, anything can make me cry. Like big baby. I don't know why I did this. Like, I'm a big baby. Something this small could make me cry. Like, I have cried with things that I didn't even understand just because I saw other people crying. I have cried because my brain was like, what if this thing happens that there's no indication of that happening? And then suddenly I'm just like, but what if it does? And like, it's ridiculous. Oh, thank you. I hope I get well too soon too. I thank you. I'm not like gross sick at that point, so hopefully all this preventative stuff is going to keep it that way. I'm just sniffly and my throat's a little scratchy. My partner was sick a week or 2 weeks ago, so that's probably why, because we live together and in a studio, so I can't just like go to another room and be quarantined or quarantine him. I just gotta take them immune system hits, I guess. I don't know. How's your day going, everybody? I know if you're watching this later after it's been recorded, you can tell me how your day went in the comments, and eventually I will see those comments and I will respond to you as if you've just spoken to me that day. Because that's how we do things. My day's been okay. I went to work, which was slightly more eventful than usual, but nothing that'll last, or like nothing too negative. It was just like a misunderstanding that for me ended up being very relaxing. Well, after the stress was over, there was a moment of stress or two, but ended up being just kind of an easy day of work. And then I came home and started this pretty much in about half an hour after getting home, maybe 40 minutes or so after getting home. And yeah, that's been most of my day because I don't wake up until I have to go to work, because sleep is nice. So I think we'll start on the 10-minute mark, which is 2 minutes and 7 seconds from now. I kind of like this lipstick. It kind of makes my lips disappear, but not like, I mean, I really love dark and colorful lipsticks that really make them stand out, because I love my lips a lot, like very, very into them. Can't help it. But I like this. It's very matte. There was a darker brown one that was even better, even more matched to my tone, and I lost it in Boston, which sad. And I have to buy the whole box of like 24 colors again to get that one color back if I wanted to get that specific one back. I'm not going to do that because I've only used like 8 of those colors that I have so far. And the rest, I don't know what to do with them because they're way too bright. Like, I maybe can wear them for the Mermaid Parade, or anything where I can go really bright. But they're bright and like just 90s and not cute to me at all. So we'll see. Well, we're going to do one more sprint. We'll chat a little bit at the end of it, but I do think after sprint 3, that is a full hour of writing, and I do have some videos I need to record afterwards. I have some tarot videos that I do, and if you're into tarot, check out my other channel, Maiden Circle Tarot, and check out the readings for that. But I do have to do some tarot readings tonight, and I need to take maybe a half hour, an hour break in between, maybe even 2 hours. I don't know. Writing takes a lot of energy, as does tarot. Trying to do them both on the same day is probably not wise. So we'll see. I mean, I make my own schedule. I can do what I want. Okay. So, time. See you guys in 20 minutes. Dad, Becky. Okay. Time. That was the best one yet. I wrote 429 words, and I finished the chapter I was on, and I killed that dang character because it was just time for him to go. Yes. I'm so proud. I'm proud of you guys, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm just proud of this whole day. So thank you. All right, well, that was our stream. That was our thank you. That is awesome. I hope you guys did well as well. I am proud of you for however many words you wrote, however many words you imagined or thought of or decided you will try to remember and write later, although that probably won't work. I am proud of you for being here, and I thank you so much. Let's see, is there anything you guys want me to say or address before I go and take a little break and breathe and relax before I meditate and start my tarot readings? Let me know. I may do tarot readings tonight. I honestly don't know at this point because usually on Wednesdays I have the whole night to work until around 11 or midnight. But because my partner is usually at karate class, but he left his gear here. He left his gi and his hand and foot pads here. So he's probably going to be coming at least within the next hour or two to get it. And if he comes and he can't go to class because he's too late and he won't make it on time, then I probably won't be able to do the tarot readings just because that will take, I mean, like I said, we live in a studio, so like it will take a few hours and he would have to either go somewhere else or be silent for hours. And that's probably not a nice thing to put someone through all the time. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he comes home and if he can make it to class or not, and if I do get the night. And if not, then I will work on it this weekend, on the other tarot readings this weekend. And I don't think any of them are going to come up until they're all recorded. I don't want to have a few up and then they're like weeks in between or a week or two in between. I just want to have them all be able to come up at the same time. I feel like that's better. So otherwise, thank you guys. Have a great night. Thanks so much for being here, Nila and Binary. I will also try to find you and follow you on YouTube if you're a YouTuber. Let's see, how do I find you? That's just an image. I don't know how to find you. Do you think you can link me to your channel if you have a channel? And if you don't have a channel, you could just say, I don't have a channel. I don't know. Thank you for being here. I really have had a lot of water and tea, so I'm going to go to the ladies' room. Thank you so much again. Too much information? Too much information. I love you all. I will see you in the future next week. You'll see my face doing stuff that faces do. Thank you. Bye.